I think y'all thinking about this too hard. In Galatia, in the book of Galatians, who was Paul writing to?
The Israelites.
Where?
Salaki, sir. The Galatians, sir.
He was writing to Galatia. In the book of Rome, who was Paul writing to? Rome. Well, he's writing to Rome. That's what this book is. This is where he's sending these letters to, right? All right. So now, what is OC?
Would that be like the Salaki, sir? Would that be like a city in Rome?
Nope. OC is a reference to something else that's in the Bible. Another book. Hosea 1 and 10.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 10.
Uh-huh.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
So now Hosea is saying in the Old Testament, right, that the children of Israel shall be at the sand of the sea. It's going to be many of us that you can't number. And where it is said unto them that ye are not my people, in Rome, in Galatia, in these cities that we was living in, it shall be said unto them that ye are the sons of the living God. Now go back to Romans 25, 9 and 25.
So like it, sir. So OC is basically
Hosea. This is who he's
It's
referencing. This is who he's talking about, right? This is Paul is talking about. He's talking about Hosea. Now read it again, 9 and 25.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Romans chapter 9, verse 25. As he saith also in OC, I will call them my people.
I will call them my people, right?
Which were not my people.
Which were not my people. And what the Hosea say? You understand? You can stay where you at. But he said that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. What is Romans saying? Read that part again.
I will call them my people.
I will call them my people. And Hosea said what?
Which
and Hosea said, and in the place where it is said unto them, ye are not my people, it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. Read where you at again.
I will call them my people.
Which are the what? Who is Paul's people? The sons of the living God. Right? Keep going.
Which were not my people.
Which were not my people. Because in that place, in Rome, they were called what? They were called Romans. They were called Colossians. They were called Grecians. They were called Thessalonians, right? They weren't called the children of Israel. They were called by the city that they were living under, right? Keep going.
In her beloved, which was not beloved. Verse 26, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living God.
Now, in the place that it is said to them that ye are not my people, there should be called the children of the living God. Where else are we said that to not be God's chosen people? Right here in America. Right? And here you can't even post on Instagram a book that says Hebrews and Negroes, because it's damn near a sin to say that you are God's chosen people, right? And this is what Paul was talking about. Keep reading.
Verse 27. Esaias also crieth concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
A remnant shall be saved. Meaning what? What is the remnant of the children of Israel?
It's like, sir, a small portion.
A small amount of us, right? Is going to be saved. Not all of us, but a small amount of us, right? Now, give me Acts chapter 15 and verse 14.
This is the book of Acts chapter 15, verse 14. Simeon have declared how God at the first did visit the Gentiles.
Now, the Lord visited the Gentiles, right? Now, of course, Christians will say that this is what? That this is heathens, that this is all nations of people, right? But this is not who this is talking about. All right, keep going.
To take out of them a people for his name.
To take out of them a people for his name. He went to his people to take out of them a people for his name. He sent prophets to Galatia. He sent prophets to Thessalonica. He sent prophets to Colossae to take out the people a people for his name. Keep going.
Verse 15.
Uh-huh.
And to this agree the words of the prophets, as it is written.
As it is written. Keep going.
Verse 16.
Uh-huh.
After this I will return.
Uh-huh.
And will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen down.
Right.
And I will build again the ruins thereof.
Meaning what? That the Lord is going to reestablish the children of Israel. You understand? After the lineage of who?
It's like it's a King David.
After King David. You understand? How did the Lord start to do that? With Christ.
Okay.
Right? And Christ came to save who? His people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Keep going.
And I will set it up.
Uh-huh.
Verse 17.
Uh-huh.
That the residue of men might seek after the Lord.
Uh-huh.
And all the Gentiles upon whom my name is called.
Uh-huh.
Saith the Lord. Who doeth all these things.
Now, who is the residue of the men that might seek after the Lord? Who is this talking about? All right, Shaw.
Outcasts are men who found the truth.
Nope. Who is this residue? Remember, this is a precept where we were just at. What is this residue talking about? In Romans 9 and 27, Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. So who is this talking about?
It's like a certain small portion.
That remnant. It's talking about that remnant that shall be saved. Right? Keep going.
Verse 18. Known unto God are all his works for the
Mhm.
beginning of the world.
Right. You understand? Give me Amos chapter 9 and 9. All of this is just to prove that this is not talking about everybody. The lineage of David, the tabernacle unto David. David was one of the greatest kings of the nation of Israel ever. And his lineage meant something to him.
Right.
And the Lord would not have it to see his lineage gets watered down with heathen blood. You understand? Then it'll be no, it'll make no, like none of it would make any sense at that point. If we all just can intermarried with each other, royal families would get dismembered. You understand? It wouldn't make no sense, right? For us to have different languages and things like that, because we would all be together, which is just nasty. It's just disgusting, man.
Right.
Come on.
For lo, I will command,
Uh-huh.
and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
Hold on now. Hold on. Why the Lord got to sift the house of Israel from among all nations? Because we were living where? In Galatia, Thessalonians, America, Africa, China. We living in all of these different nations, so the Lord has to sift us out. Keep going.
Like his corn is sifted in the seed.
Uh-huh.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Uh-huh.
Verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
All the sinners of what?
My people.
Of who?
My people.
Of my people. This is very what you call it, Tabawan? This is very possessive, right? This is his people that was given the law, which is why they're the ones that's going to be slain for not following the law.
That's right.
Keep going.
Which say,
the
evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Verse 11.
Meaning what? These people say what? They don't want to be children of Israel. They want to be what?
Salaki. Gentiles.
They want to be American.
Right.
They want to be patriotic. They want to say, you can't abhor an Edomite. That's what they want to say.
Right.
And of course, if they teach that they can't abhor an Edomite and they love Edomites, then of course that means that they can also do what? They can also eat pork.
Right.
Because Edomites eat pork. You understand? They can eat shrimp, lobster, and celebrate Christmas because Edomites do those things. You understand? Which is, of course, doing what? What are Edomites doing against the law when they do those things? There you go. So she defending a people that abhors God, but of course we can't say that the white man is a devil. Good night.
Right.
You understand? But no sweat. Keep going.
Verse 11. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
There we go again. The tabernacle of David, his lineage, his kingdom. Keep going.
And close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins. And I will build it as in the days of old.
And I will build it as in the days of old, man. When King David ruled, it was a mighty kingdom, man. It was glorious. The order that he had, the way, like King David was man, like think of the greatest king you think of today in today's time. Like think of your George Washingtons or your what's that dude name? Not Hammurabi. Was it Hammurabi? What's the Alexander the Great? And think of what's that Mongolian dude?
Slacker, sir, Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. And just think of all of these great kings and leaders that you've had today, man. King David outweighed them thousands to zero, man. Like King David was like that time period was starting from all the way back when he killed Goliath. That's what showed you how bad King David was. Right. You understand? Like, dude, we talking about a man who snuck into King Saul, the king of Israel, the first king of Israel. He snuck into his tent at night and ripped a piece of his garment off while he was sleeping. And then the next day showed it to him and was like, I could have killed you last night. I got past your whole Shema, your whole army, all of your lookouts, your wives, and I came in here and cut this off of you while you were asleep. I could have slit your throat, but I would never do that. You understand? Because I love you like a brother. And that's the type of king that we had during that time period, man. And when the Lord rebuilds this thing out, it's going to be as glorious as just then. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Hold on. Top one. What's in this liquor? Didn't we just say possessive? Maybe we seeing double. Hold on. Say that one more time.
Verse 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Oh, good night. I don't know, Hawan. That sound a little bit abhorrent to me. I don't think you can say that. I think you gotta erase that part like the Jehovah's Witness do and just put a line, because that sounded a little bit too abhorrent. You possessing the remnant of Edom. That sounds a little specific too, Tapawan. What you think? Yeah. Good night. Keep going.
And of all the heathen.
I guess them Hawaiians is in there. Right. Get Jaffet over here. He going in there too. Ham too. They in there. You understand? All of the heathen. And some of us, yeah, good night. Some of Shem. Yeah, this Esau. Esau Shemitic people. Yeah, they going in there. That's right. You understand? What y'all call by my name. You understand? Drop that. Give me oh no, finish it. Salaki.
What you call by my name. Save the Lord that doeth this.
Save the Lord that doeth this, man. Meaning we ain't gonna clip up guns and make this happen. We ain't gonna go out in the street like the NFAC, you understand, or NWA and try to put white people in slavery. That's not what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is not abhor Edomites. That's exactly what we're not gonna do that. Right. I don't know where they get the idea that that's what we do, but good night. I think because we march and we wear boots and we walk around with swords and things like that, they brain like we're killing somebody, but we're not. Rest assured that we do not abhor Edomites, nor do we abhor Hawaiians, nor do we abhor Chinese people, nor do we abhor each other. We don't abhor anybody. You understand? Right. We treat everybody very kindly on our jobs, in public. It just so happened when we go to speak to God's words, the Lord said these things. That's right. Like what we just read. You understand it? Read that last part one more time.
Save the Lord that doeth this.
He did it.
That's right.
He the one that said he gonna do it. That's all we telling you. Right. That's all we telling you, man. We just the messengers, man. You getting mad at the messenger? Good night. No sweat, man. Give me dispersed in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. Then someone pull me Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 19. All right, read what you got.
This is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 19. And I scattered them among the heathen. And they were dispersed through the countries.
All right. Now, disperse. What does disperse mean, Zondervan? It says what?
See diaspora.
See diaspora.
Dispersion. See diaspora. DIASPORA.
Yeah, diaspora. right, hold on one second. I was like, diaspora. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on one second. All right.
Come count.
Now, get diaspora. Just want to Google the word diaspora. You got it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. No sweat.
Come count. From the Zonovan Bible Dictionary, this diaspora. The name applied to the Jews.
Oh, to the who?
To the Jews.
Okay. Come on.
Come count. Living outside of Palestine. And maintaining their religious faith among the Gentiles.
Among who?
Among the Gentiles.
Okay. Now go back to the scripture. Someone get me diaspora. Just Google, right? That's a good definition. I want the Google one just to make it plain for Christians.
Okay.
All right. So remember, we reading the word dispersed. And dispersed, mention diaspora. And diaspora is talking about the Jews. So now go back to the scripture. Where we at?
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 19. And I scattered them among the heathen. And they were dispersed to the countries.
Now we just read that dispersed was essentially talking about who? The Jews, right? Maishar?
Okay. This is the diaspora definition from Oxford Dictionary. The dispersion of Jewish people beyond Israel.
That's it. That's it. So when it says dispersed here, it's talking about who? The Jews.
Okay.
Right? And the Jews were scattered amongst who? Heathens, which is how we got to Galatia. It's how we got to Colossians. It's how we got to Thessalonian. It's why Paul had the right to Rome. He had the right to Rome because he couldn't just write to Jerusalem. Why? Because we were dispersed amongst all the heathens. Right. Keep going.
Through the countries, according to their way and according to their doings, I judged them. Verse 20. And when they entered into the heathen, whither they went, they profaned my holy name.
How did they profane the holy name? When they went into the heathen. How do you profane the Lord's name?
Like you, sir. Well, you don't follow his law, statutes, commandments.
All right. When you start to follow after what the heathen follow, when you start to have sex with heathen women, you understand? You profane the Lord's name. You take something that is good and give it unto something that is filthy. You understand? Keep going.
When they said to them, these are the people of the Lord, and are gone forth out of his land.
When he said unto them, these are the people of the Lord, and are gone forth out of this land. Meaning what? The Lord sees these people who want to live up under the heathen, who want to live in different nations, but the Lord is still saying that these people belong to him. You understand? Which is what we teach on the street corner every Saturday, Lord allow, and Friday, Lord allow, and in these classes, that even though our people belong to America right now, they really belong to the Lord. Right. You understand? Is there any more on that?
Lord.
Hey, drop that. Give me Revelations 5 and 9. Who got it? Come on.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 9. And they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to God by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation.
Now, Christians will take this and say what? That this new song is what? Talking about what? What is the new song that Christians will say this is talking about? And then what is the new song?
It's like, sir, is this new song maybe everybody can be saved?
Right. Because it says what? It says that that because of God by thy blood, out of every kindred, every tongue and people and nation. Right? So they believe that, oh, well, this new song means that all people can be saved. You understand? As if like Christ as if the Lord waited to the end of the book. The end of the book to finally say, like, oh, and by the way, after all of the times I mentioned y'all was gonna go into slavery, in the end of the book, in Revelation, it was all a lie. Like really, y'all can really just be saved. Right. You just gotta read to the end of the book. It was a test. I got you. Nah. So what is this song?
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 5, verse 9. And they sung a new song.
And they sung a new song. Who's it they that's singing?
Would that be like the Israelites?
Yeah. Right. Keep going.
Saying, Thou art worthy to take the book.
Who are worthy?
The children of Israel. Sorry.
Right, keep going.
Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and has redeemed us to God by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation.
Meaning what? Now, why is it that now we are worthy to open the seals?
I think when they said thou was slain, it's talking about Christ, right?
Right. Christ was the lamb in the verse of the chapter, in the verses up in this chapter. Right? And he was slain. So now we're able to do what?
It's like to come back to the Lord. So.
Now we're able to come back into the Lord and to reign. Read verse 10.
This the book of Revelation, chapter 5, verse 10. And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
And so now it has made us unto our God kings and priests. Whereas before we were what? We were Gentiles. Right? We were scattered. We was broken. We were drug inflicted. Right? We were hurt. But now we're kings and priests. Keep going.
And we shall reign on the earth.
And we shall reign on the earth. Why would we reign on the earth?
Because we'll be in rulership. Like when the next kingdom comes. When the kingdom of heaven comes, we'll be in rulership.
Which is where?
Here in America.
On earth.
That's right.
All right? It ain't in the sky. It ain't after you die. It's right here on earth. You understand?